You are magical, baby, so fantastical. Never itches, but glamorous. Not sure what it means, but this photo of us don't have a price. Red and gold, those flashing lights. 'Cause you know that, baby, I always want you to love me. Papa, Papa, don't see, baby, as soon as I make sure the link works. Okay. And now we wait. You have returned. Hi. I don't know what happened. My laptop was just like, no. What if we didn't? Baby, I'm a biggest fan, part of you until you love me. Okay, so now we're just waiting for people to join. Just vibing. Where's my fidget spinner? The bottom of my bag, of course. I got it. Got it. Okay. This one has 0 words added to it. Might just do a scene study of the ninja doll, but oh my god, dolls don't have rooms. You're right! Oh, please do that. Yes! Do it. Honestly, I love the entire concept. Just them being dolls. Also, I need to know what was it, Golden Siren? The curiosity is going to end my life. Can you give me a hint? Because you love me? I think that's a good reason to give me a hint. Because I'm your favorite person in the world. Need to talk louder probably. But yeah, I think you should tell me for sure. Ooh, 3 viewers. Does it tell me who's viewing this? Wait. No. Caterpillar embodiment of see. Why not? 2019 to 2020 be like. Everybody like, oh my gosh, see you after spring break. Or not. God, I hate coronavirus. We're vibing. But yeah, we're back. We were just having some technical difficulties. But I'm back. That's it. That's your hint. What hint? The name Golden Siren? Is that the hint? Wait. Let me think about this. Who would logically have the name Golden Siren? Okay. Loki, the Overlord? That doesn't fit in character, though. Well, like, he did have that whole golden armor thing. I don't know. The people who worked with the Overlord were like, I don't know, the Nindroids, but they're good by now. You know, they've been reprogrammed. They're fine. Cryptor's dead. Um, Pythor. I guess that's a fantastic pick idea. Oh, I've got it. Just write him like me because we basically have the same personality traits, including but not limited to anxiety, probably ADHD, social anxiety, desperately wanting a girlfriend slash boyfriend, and latching onto their best friend. Just pretend I'm Jay. Write him like that. Anyway, back to guessing who Golden Siren is. So it's not the Overlord, I believe. Is it somebody who has a grudge against the ninja that would do this? I'm trying to think. Um, ma'am, what? What do you want? Okay. It's true, I am Jay. Jat. Jat just sounds like a jean hat, like, you know, the denim things that people do. I love that. Hi, Mint. Remember, I said I was playing loosely with Ken. Okay, so is it a dead character? A character that's, like, canonically dead, but, like, is not dead anymore? Is it Harumi? I feel like I feel like there's somebody who specifically has it out for Lloyd, but at the same time that could just be me taking the fact that literally like the most that's happened so far with this fic is that Lloyd got told a cute little bedtime story and it was great. And also the whole thing about like when you mentioned the hymn in that one chat fic, I just feel like it was Lloyd, but I could be wrong. Now I know two literal ninja. Oh, I have a story. Of course, I love her. Harumi? Ooh. Now I know two literal ninja. Right. I have a story. A very brief one. So we have this kid in band. He's blonde, and so you know that's close enough to looking like Lloyd, right? And for state finals last year, which we won, of course. He the English high we were doing practice for state finals and he dislocated his knee and then he he uh he dislocated his knee and he had to go to the doctor and he came back and he was like fine, but he just couldn't do the actual, you know, finals show. But like the freaking idiot he is, he decided to march for finals and he made it through, but by the end he had to be carried off the you know the restart. By the end of finals, our performance, he had to be carried off and he was literally sobbing and his knee, oh, I'm glad he had pants because I think it would have been too gruesome to look at. Is that how knee injuries work? I don't know if it was like actually gruesome or not, but like, point is, he was Lloyd in season 2, okay? It's the streaming for nearly an hour with an empty document for me. It's basically just a podcast. Like, what do you want me to do? Start writing stuff about Dan? Do you want to see my writing process? I'll do it. I just don't want to, like, I just don't really feel like, I don't know, there's nothing else to really show you. I can't show you my locked screen because that's a picture of me and a bunch of my friends, and I don't really want to show that for obvious reasons. I can't really, I don't want to show you just like a blank square, so I was like, oh, blank Google Doc. Here, I'll just randomly write. I'll just go into my writing process. You guys get to see firsthand the chaos. Yeah. Okay. Ouch. Alright, we're going to make the document not empty. I can't see you guys' comments anymore, but it's fine. Alright. Alright. Actually, I can see the comments again. Give me a prompt and I'll do something. My writing process is just to be really as possible in my wording. God, no, we've been here for years. That's rude. You've hurt my feelings. But no, you're right. But no, I'll write a really short little snippet. You don't give me a prompt, I'll just like, I don't know, actually, I do have something. It's not particularly gonna be angsty, but like, yes, ramble about your new AU idea. I won't be seeing it because I'm gonna be on the dock and won't be able to see the comments, but I'll look at, like, periodically. Actually, or I could just pull up the stream on my phone so I can see the comments. That would be a big brain idea. Wait, is that? No, I can't do that. I read some callings about his mom. I'm trying to channel the 90s, the 1990s energy, because this is that. Okay. Yay. Teen Koshi. Yes. Teen Koshi. Because, like, I did say I want to do that, like, I think it was Adventures of Tiny Koshiro or something. I might rename it to, like, Adventures of Tiny Shiro, just to keep the, like, nickname theme going, because I kind of live for it, but, you know. Latin class. I don't know, I just felt like it fit Koshiro. My friend took Latin last year, and there were, like, very few people in her class, and I don't know, I went and sat in there one time during our study hall period, just to, like, because I had to, because our teacher wasn't there, but, and just the vibes I got were Koshiro would take this class. So then I did that, and I needed to, like, figure out his schedule, which I finally did, I think. Crap, what was his, I forgot what his schedule was. It's fine, I'm the author, I can just make something up. Your brother's taking German, that's cool. That's interesting. This damage coach. Big Shiro. Oh, no! That's too chaotic. No. Oh yeah, wood shop. That's right. Thank you. Big Shiro. No. No. okay. We call this Koshi a small Shiro. Stop. 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 Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. The first thing I thought when you said Big Shiro was to make a dick joke, but I didn't because oh my gosh. Child mini school Shiro. Oh my god. This is literally sending me. I don't know why. I don't think I'm okay. I'm not. How school is mini Shiro. Okay, but being real though, if Ninjago was technically in the year 2020 right now, like in the show, then technically Koshi would have gone to high school in like the 2010s, but I decided that was terrible and a horrible thought to have. So, but luckily it's a fictional universe where and I'm the author and I'm therefore God. So he went to school in the late 90s era because yeah, I can't get over I can't get over Mini Shiro. He gets hit by some yesterday's tea. Brainwashed Cole is like, what am I supposed to do? Can you imagine? What would they do? Cole would be confused. I feel like he would low-key kind of roll with it. Just like, whatever. Master's tiny now. Cool. And meanwhile, oh my god, just tiny little Koshiro who's like 10, maybe younger. Um, and he has to do something about it, so he has to go get some tea. Tomorrow's tea from somewhere. Probably from Mr. Oh, right, Mistake is dead by now. That's unfortunate. This is the damage tree that scares me. Okay, you know what? You have to deal with it. Love you, though. Um, you're right, this is very cursed. Yesterday, some Annans. Oh, Akari and Gabe would lose it seeing Mini Shiro. I just like to imagine, he calls them, or like texts them because he doesn't want to be seen like this. And he's like, I need you to pick me up from my house. And they're like, you have a car. And he's like, I need you to pick me up from my house. And they show up and he's just standing in this clothing that's way too big for him. And he's like, 8. And they're like, hi. And oh my god, Gabe gets to be the big brother. Gabe would have a field day. Oh my god. Gabe would be thriving. Gabe would be thriving. You can't kill Koshi on sight if he's a child. That's child abuse. That's illegal. No, not the standoff. We don't talk about that. I'm sure, how are you that small? Honestly, oh my god, you know that part in Ant-Man and the Wasp when, like, Scott got shrank down and he was, like, the size of a child, and they were like, how was school, kid? That would be Akari and Gabe to Koshi the entire time. Koshi is just, a moody little child, like, I'm not a kid, I'm an adult, I'm 27 years old! And then Gabe and Akari are like, okay, kiddo, let's get you some crackers and juice. And he's like, I hate you both. We're all a little insane. It's okay. Love that. That does sound pretty chaotic. Steven Universe show. I'm watching Steven Universe. It's pretty good. I'm on, like, season 4, I think. Pretty good. I'm liking it a lot more than I thought I would. Because originally, I don't know what it was, but something about it I just didn't like. I know, something about it, I just really didn't want to watch it, but then my brothers, they always drag me into watching shows that I end up loving that I don't want to watch originally. All the time. Every time. That's just what happens. I don't know. They probably just know my taste better than I know my own. Tiny Koshi. Yes. He's thriving. Like, sure, it's annoying to have all these girls that have huge crushes on you follow you to a class, straight up change their schedules. But, like, on the bright side, they will give you the answers to everything. You're walking your dog! Oh! I'll end your life. I'll end your life. I will not end your life. I won't. I won't end your life. Yes, I will. I know where you live. I'm sorry. She does this a lot, and it fills me with rage. Rage! Yes. Ooh, cool, you made art. I think I saw it. I, like, scrolled past. I don't really know Pokemon, like, at all. The most I know Pokemon is from, like, the week I had Pokemon Go downloaded, and then, like, the times that the guy I like talks about it, because I always listen when he talks because his voice is so pretty, and his face is really pretty, and his eyes are really pretty, and everything he says is nice. Anyway. You don't get the fuck home. I'll hunt you down and steal your dog. I don't care that your dog scares the living crap out of me. I'll steal her. I'll do it. Actually, no, I can't steal your dog. I would probably lose my own life. I'm stealing your cat. Plural. I'm stealing your cats. All 3 of them, right? Or do you have... I'm pretty sure you have 3. Stealing your cats. But not Ranger. He hates me. He probably wants me dead. I'll leave you, Ranger. But I'm stealing the other 2. Koshi Nova is a real ladies' man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Claire's the only one crushing on him that he knows of. Honestly, The girls and the guys love to see it. He is one handsome man. He's so kind and caring. He's a little, what's the word? He's a little introverted. He prefers being alone, but that's kind of endearing. And he hangs out with his family. And oh, he's such a good older brother. And oh my gosh, he just does his job so well. And he's just so attractive. Wow. There's nothing crazy about this man whatsoever. But Claire's like the only character that crushes on him. Yeah. There are probably, yeah, he is a bi-magnet. He himself is bisexual, so, like, literally, the girls, and gay and bisexual men, and bisexual girls, literally just anybody who is into men. There's a reason that in The Soulmate Gone Wrong, AU Cole was immediately like, oh, boy, that man is hot! Jesus. But yeah, just canonically, he's such an attractive man. He's just such a sweet. He would never break the law or keep somebody locked in his basement. He would never do that. He's not the type. Yeah, yeah, he's great. Stan Koshiro Hamada. Cat thief. I'm stealing the cats for a good cause. This lady is out walking her dog at dark. At dark. It's dark. It's night. She's alone. Do you know how stupid that is? She does this all the time. And the neighborhood she lives in isn't good. One day she's going to die, and I'm going to cry about it. Do you want me to cry? Yeah, ramble about your Ninjago idea. Go for it. Back to that tab. Got it. Oh, another thing is, Koshiro is bisexual, and as I said, this is the 90s. So, like, some people are kind of accepting, but, especially, so there is probably going to be, like, a coming out arc that doesn't end well for him. Have some trauma, because, for Spice. So, like, he probably, like, has a crush on a guy. I'm not sure if, like, it will be his bisexual awakening or not. But, he'll have a crush on a guy. And, think that this man is also bisexual, or at least into men. But it turns out that he isn't, and he's also homophobic, and it ends horribly for Koshiro. But it's okay. Akari and her friends, and also Koshiro's friends, beat the living shit out of this boy who dared to make her brother cry. That's right, Koshi canonically cries. Get with it. Aw, that sounds cute. That sounds soft. We love to see it. That sounds adorable, not gonna lie. What's it like to write fluff? Sounds not angsty. Sounds hard. Yeah, Burst Fangirl has a lot of good ideas. I got Tumblr notifications. Oh, they're not important. Oh, yes they are. I can also integrate writing first of it now. Yeah, I think we're back. It's all good. My Wi-Fi is just really bad. Ignore me. Don't ignore me. I thrive off attention. Anyway, point is, I want cuddles, but I don't get any. This is why I need a dog, but I can't have a dog because I'm phobic. But dogs give cuddles. But dog's scary. I have a bunny though. She doesn't really like cuddles, so. But you know, she's better than nothing. And also, I love her. I have arrived. Hey! We've just been talking about damage and, mostly damage. Mint is talking about an AU. We talked about Rapunzel for a bit. And then I was sad about being touch-starved. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't mind a hypnotic cuddle. It is so creative, though. I love it. And what's it like to get cuddles? This is what, if I can't have a dog, I at least want a boyfriend, but no boys like me because, I don't even know. Maybe I'm too intimidatingly cool. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I'm just so beautiful and amazing that they're too scared to confess their undying love for me. And that's why I don't have a boyfriend. That's gotta be it. Yeah. The only explanation is that. Yeah. That's it. That's the only way it could possibly. I've had a guy tell me that he liked me exactly one time, and it wasn't even a real I like you. It was, this man has had a quote unquote crush on every girl in our friend group because he's desperate. So he didn't actually like me. He was just hoping I would be desperate. Well, no, at that point he did have a girlfriend, but at the time he was desperate. I think he was just telling me so that I wouldn't be sad anymore because I was being sad about it that day. Point is, no man has ever liked me. That I know of. People say that people have definitely liked me before, but I don't know. Up until last year, I literally wore like these really ugly t-shirts and jeans to school, and I did not look good. I only started like looking good this past year. Started doing makeup over quarantine. I think it's cute now. Um, but yeah. So after I get my braces off, I'm not 13, I promise. I just had really jacked up teeth when I got braces, and it's taken almost 4 years at this point that I've had braces, and I hate it more than anything. But I get them off soon. Anyway, after I get my braces off, then, hopefully I can be attractive and pretty, and my teeth will be nice, and I won't have gross pieces of metal in my mouth at all times. And I'll know how to dress, and I'll know how to put on pretty makeup. Not all the time because I think I look fine just fine without makeup, but it can be fun. Um, yeah. Anyway, so after I get my braces off, I'm basically going to be a total catch. I hope. How did I come up with the miraculous AU? Um, I don't even know. I was just kind of thinking. My friend put me in a group chat with her and some other people who liked Miraculous, so that was on my mind, but I'm literally always thinking about Ninjago, so I was like, how can I combine these two things so that I can talk about it to these people who literally don't care about Ninjago at all? And then I did, and then I made my friend who likes both shows help me develop it, And by develop it, I mean talk about it for about 10 minutes and then go to sleep and then never mention it again. And then months later, I was like, might as well tell the Blurst blog about it now that I'm moderating for that. Nobody will care, probably. And I was wrong. People cared. Yeah, it's pretty great. We stand a queen. You really do, don't you? A humble one, too. What can I say? I'm just so perfect and flawless and just all around incredible, honestly. I'm kidding. I'm not that confident. But my therapist says I need to stop self-deprecating so much, and also that confidence is attractive because nobody's going to like somebody that's like, I'm so ugly, I'm so unlovable. So no matter what I believe, I'm trying to be more confident. Oh, yay! Make that progress, girl. You all got obsessed. Yeah, that's correct. I know you've made a ridiculous amount of content for it. It's great, though. Loving it. I need to write something for it, because there are, like, 2 requests in the inbox that are like, Kat, write for the MLB crossover, please. And I'm like, okay, I will, but I have no idea what to write for it. So they've just been sitting there for, like, a couple months now, and I haven't acknowledged them in any way. I'm planning to, I just don't know what to write. I don't know. So if y'all have any ideas or what you want to see for the MLB crossover, let me know. Wait, what are you saying? Okay to? Okay, what? You better be home, by the way. If you're not inside your house with your cats and your dog, I also tell you that. True! You're like my 3rd therapist, basically. Isn't it great being a therapist for your best friend? It's just a fun time. Honestly, that I used how I got into Miraculous. That's cool. Honestly, I'm not even that much into Miraculous anymore, but I do really like the AU. I think it's a cute show, I just don't like it as much anymore. I got into it kind of just like how I got into Ninjago. I was at my friend's birthday party, different friend though, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, let's watch Miraculous Ladybug." And again, I was like, "That's a show for children." But then I remembered that I enjoy Ninjago. Actually, at the time, I didn't watch Ninjago. Did I? Wait. That might have been during the time that I refused to admit that I still liked Ninjago. I don't even remember. Point is, she was like, I want to watch it, and I was like, it's your birthday, sure, let's do it. And I liked it, and yeah, but then this new girl came to our school whose only personality trait was liking Miraculous Ladybug and talking way too much. Like, there's nothing wrong with liking a show, but it was literally the only thing. Like, I don't mind excessive talking about a show, okay? I talk about Ninjago to my friends all the time. But this girl literally talked about nothing else. I'm not kidding. Every conversation. Miraculous Ladybug. Do you have a life? Miraculous Ladybug. What's your home life like? Miraculous Ladybug. I totally understand obsessions, but this was scary and really annoying. And I hate to feel annoyed at it, because, like, I'm like that a lot with Ninjago, but I don't think I'm to that degree, you know? She literally did not talk about anything else. So anyway, that kind of ruined the show for me. Also, the girl that introduced me to the show brutally dumped me for caring about people. So, like, that also kind of affected my, opinion of the show subconsciously. Anyway. Let's see. And then that will be Christmas special. Oh my god. I've only seen the Christmas special once, but I swear, at any and all times, it just in the back of my head, it's Cat Noir alone in the night. That was a horrible impression, but you know. Yeah, what a bop. That's just overkill. Yeah, it was complete overkill. Oh yeah,
on 9/11, we were talking about how, remember the people who were murdered on 9/11 from the terrorist attack. And so then, adding on to that, I was like, oh, by the way, if you have any Muslim friends, check in on them today, because, hate crimes against Muslims statistically go up on this day every year, which is, like, a totally regular thing to say. And then she went off on me. She was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to care about the people who were brutally murdered. Why would I care about people who were not murdered? And I'm like, girl, I'm telling you about people who might be murdered today, and to check on them. And then, after she, went off on me, she told me that she hoped I found my way back to God, and then she blocked me. Which is kind of ironic, because, she's a Christian, but I am also a Christian, but I think I'm a lot more Christian-like than her. Because first of all, I do that thing that God says to do, which is love your neighbor as yourself. I actually do that. I don't care if people are gay. I don't get pressed about that. She got pressed about gay people. I actually love people for being people. Okay? Anyway, we're not friends anymore. She was a bitch, kind of. I mean, we had known each other for so long, and even after all these red flags started popping up, I didn't dump her because I wasn't ready to let go of the friendship, but then she did it for me. Yay! I actually love a scene with Cole and Eiffel Tower, because Cole she told me. Ooh, that would be a fun thing to do. I might do that. That's a good idea. Thank you. They could talk about, I don't know, what did they have in common? Let me think. no. LB sees this random guy on the Eiffel Tower where he is not supposed to be and freaks out, like, oh my god, is this man about to jump off the Eiffel Tower? Obviously goes to stop this man from, ending it all, and it's like, it's not worth it. And he's like, what? They talk about, mental health or something. Cole's like, yo, I am fine, I promise. I just thought pretty metal structure must climb. And LB's like, oh, thank God. And then they talk about, I don't know, something else that's also serious. I don't know. I bet Cole would find a way to turn it around and be like, but how's your mental health? How are you, Ladybug? And Ladybug's like, huh? And he's like, tell me. And then therapist Cole, dad Cole, all of it. And basically, Destiny. Ooh, Destiny works. Destiny's good. Big brain. That, yes. Yeah. Dad Cole, we love to see it. But yeah, he totally has the vibes. I need ideas for how Lloyd would react post being akumatized. He would probably be very traumatized, actually, because first of all, he's freaking out that he can't remember anything that happened since he landed in this new realm. What the heck? He remembers landing and then nothing. And then, and then he finds out, oh my god, he went on this horrible evil rampage. He turned into the Golden Master, is what he was calling himself. And there was that whole thing about the Green Ninja will become the Golden Master. It's what's gonna happen back in season 3 before they knew it would be the Overlord. So, him being like, oh my god, I fulfilled the destiny, but then, again, freaking out that he has the potential to cause that damage, and just being really... damage. Damage. I'm sorry. Him freaking out that he has the potential to do something like that, and just, wanting his siblings, wanting his brothers and sister, and being really sad that he doesn't have them, and probably having a breakdown, and probably just like, bursting into tears. And Ladybug and Cat Noir are like, "Oh, bro, are you okay?" And like he's sobbing, crying his eyes out. And yeah, me think about the reference. Head empty, only akumatized coal. Mood. My entire brain is usually head empty, only damage. At all point. Yeah, so Lloyd's having a breakdown because, he's alone in a new realm. He just wreaked huge havoc. Even if it was undone, he hurt people. He did that. He didn't even think twice about it. He has the potential for that. He could become his father, which, as we know, is his biggest fear. So, we love to see it. Hurt the boy. Oh, it'd just be so angsty. I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know. The color scheme could be like Garmadon's too. I know that there was like... Hold on, let me check what the concept art that Mint did was. I think Mint did the concept art. Check. Oh, it was a while ago though. I don't want to scroll. You know how much I have to answer about the Miraculous at you? There's so much. How would he react to Chat and LB though? He'd probably be very confused. He'd probably latch onto them emotionally very quickly because they remind him of his family. I feel like because they're superheroes, they have powers, my family has superpowers. I miss them. So he latches onto them very quickly. He so would. Don't tell me he wouldn't. They've adopted him now. They get no choice. Ooh, a redesign. Let me see. I haven't been on the Blurst blog in a while because I like to be up to date with everything, and I haven't been up to date with it because I've just been like busy with school, and so I haven't like answered any asks or anything. Who submitted the Overlord to the Blurst blog? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? I know it was one of you. For fuck's sake. I'm not even surprised. Of course he would do that. Very nice. Very cool. I like it. Yeah. It's nice that, like, other people are basically writing this for me, because I don't know what to do. Who's the most sus? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. I feel like it was you. You would so do that. Poor Ivy and R are probably like, what the fuck? If they've seen it. I don't know if they have. I think Ivy's busy, but like, still. Yeah, that reminds me. Everybody's talking about Among Us recently, and I literally have not played it, don't have it. I kind of want to get it, but like at the same time, Among Us, to my knowledge, is a video game. Why would I accuse you of so? Really? Really? You're gonna ask that? Well, now you're only acting more suspicious, girl. But yeah, it's a video game where, like, you play these little bean-shaped characters who are, like, astronauts or something, and one of them is, like, evil secretly, and you have to figure out which one is evil, is, like, the imposter, because it's like there's an imposter among us. I don't know, I haven't played it, but to my knowledge, that's the game. And all my friends are obsessed with it, but I haven't played it. I probably will end up getting it, because every time the guy I like asks me to play a game with him, I immediately download it and then do that. But so if he likes that game, I will be playing it. Yeah. I mean, it does look interesting though. Like, I wouldn't play a random game if I was like, that looks pretty dumb, or I didn't want to. But like, we have a lot of the same. Ow! I just poked myself in the eye. We have a lot of same interest and stuff. So, it's like Mafia. Oh, I haven't played that game in a long time. Maybe. What's that one game? Like Murder in the Dark, you know? The one where, you know, people kill a bunch of people and then you have to figure out who the killer is, and you're like, I think it's this person. I love Murder in the Dark. I haven't played it in such a long time. Oh, dude, I could never listen and comprehend. No. Yikes. I wish you the best of luck. Yikes. Oh, I didn't know there was murder involved, huh? Oh my god, somebody reblogged my post. They better have added a note to it. When people don't add, like, at least little notes in, like, the little, at least in the tags, it makes me sad. Just, like, give me your thoughts. Give me your inner mind. I want to know what you're thinking. Compliment me on my fanfiction. Oh my god, they didn't add anything. They just reblogged it. I'm okay. It's not like comments are the biggest source of serotonin I get. Actually, they are, but it's fine. Every time I add a few words to this short story, I zone out on the stream. Yeah, that's valid. I am in fact failing to listen and comprehend while reading. Mood. Your thoughts, hand over. Exactly. Like, I want the reactions. I want to know what you're thinking while you're reading my fic. Like, did it make you scream? What time is it? Did this keep you up all night? God, one time, literally 5 years ago, I got a comment on a fic saying, I spent all night reading all 30 chapters of this, and, you know, it went into further detail, and I still remember almost every word of that comment, even though the fic is long gone by now. But I remember. I remember. Let's see. This is a good time to dive into how Koshi prefers men. Yeah, that seems like a good... Probably. Honestly, Cheryl didn't mind the... No, I already wrote that. Men. What's it like to enjoy liking men? It's like, I like men, but I don't enjoy it. I wish I was a lesbian, but I'm not. I get into the head of a man who actually wants to like men. First, I gotta get into the head of a man. Ew. I'm just kidding. For partially. I keep rereading Redux. Oh my gosh, you do? Oh, that's the biggest compliment. Oh my god. Thank you. You want to see it from Kai's point of view. Oop. Honestly, maybe. I don't know. I feel like it'd be kind of repetitive just because, like, we already got it from Cole's point of view. I know Lovely is writing something that takes place after that in that reverse, universe scenario. And I'm writing the next thing in canon, Devastated, where Kai is, still sane and Cole is, just a happy little pet. I'm not supposed to talk to, the new little, Red. I'm just vibing on my dog bed, which is completely regular and completely what I should be doing. There's nothing sus about this. I don't know why Red is freaking out. This is regular. This is fine. But, so yeah, we get that. If you desire compliments. I do desire compliments. I'm an attention whore. I am. Not gonna deny it. Remember that bad things happen bingo thing you did for a carved mark for Kai? Yeah, I did the carved mark, and then Lovely wrote a continuation called like Carved Scar, where Kai was dating the other three. Then he like didn't tell anybody that he had that injury, and he didn't get it treated immediately, and it almost killed him, and it was really angsty and really good. Anyway, yeah, I wrote the original where Chen actually did the injury to him. Thank you. That it was really good. Thank you. I didn't have a ton of confidence in it, but I thought it was pretty decent, so thank you. Next for Disillusioned. Ooh, let's see. Last had like Lloyd drinking alcohol or drugs or something going on. Kari. Is it Carrie or Kari? I think it's Kari. That's how I've been saying it in my head. I don't know. But, I don't know. But, like, fun times. I don't know. Kari is insane, yes. In order to kidnap somebody and be that happy about it, one would have to be mentally unstable a little bit. You've been thinking about both parts all day. Girl, me too. Or boy. I don't know if you're a girl or boy. But gender neutral term. I have been thinking about Lovely's part. Since she had it posted like a while ago, because I posted the original like a year ago ish. And she like did that. I don't remember when, but then she put it onto her Wump account, so like I honestly forgot about it until now. But like now, ooh, like carousel. So Carrie, okay, Carrie, all right. One of the favorite fics you read, and I'm a Kai fan, so I love seeing Kai Angst fics. Oh yeah, I love Kai Angst as well. Kai and Cole share my favorite spot for my favorite ninja. The angst is so strong with them. I love it. Oh, Lovely's writing a fic where like Nadakon decides to marry Kai instead of Nia, and it's my favorite thing ever. So good, but she hasn't written anything for it in forever because now she's working on Follow You Home, and like I get it because writer's block happens and sometimes you have inspiration for something else, but oh my god, I've been waiting for chapter 2 for so long because she gave me a teaser for it when she first wrote like chapter 1, and now it's been so long. I just want to know what happened. Well, I know what happens, but like I want to read it. Okay, you're a girl. Good to know. Oh, I'm getting a bunch of texts. I wonder why. Is somebody dying? Is it finished? No. It is not. I'm a simple woman. I love Dad, Cole, and Cole. Mood! Mood! I love angst and Wump. Like, it really hurts to read, but it's so much fun to write. It's the best. Try not to torture yourself by starting unfinished stuff. Yeah, I feel that. That's why I'm trying to get to chapter 10 before I start posting for my secret project. Carrie would brag to Koshiro about having captured Lloyd. I feel that. I feel like Koshiro wouldn't particularly care, but like, hey, that's another one of the brats off the streets. Children shouldn't be sticking their noses into things they can't handle anyway. That was my evil voice that I'd like to do when I pretend that I'm monologuing to myself. Because I like to do that. I'll just be sitting in my room and like out of nowhere I'll be like, you'll never get away with this. You'll never succeed. And then I roll a switch and I'm like, oh, honey, I already have. I do that stuff anyway. If dissolution happened with damage, dissolution would start first. Okay, that's valid. Yeah, I can see it happening, honestly. Oh my god, I got one before you. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I would love to see that. Koshiro would just be like, okay, and yes, exactly. He's like, okay, cool, good for you, don't screw up. If you get, like, jailed, don't fucking drag me into it. And then again, if Koshi were to get jailed, he's there for, like, his homies. Like, he's friends with the people who want the other 4 in the core 4 branches. Like, he knows Eleanor, as we all know. He knows Tavi, and he knows, Forrest. Forrest does end up with Zane after the events of, Lost and Found in the deconstructed branch. So he knows all 4 of them, and, in the devastated branch, Koshi goes to jail before Eleanor is even a thought, in anybody's minds. And, he's like, just me, I'm the only one who would ever kidnap a ninja. Yeah. Because he's there. I'm not after that one, though. Honestly, though, like, he honestly doesn't even like the other ninja as people, other than Cole. Yeah. Like, he just wants Cole, his perfect, happy little pet, and that's enough for him. Although I do really like that AU that the Anons, how do I even say it? I like to say it a specific way in my brain, but, I don't even know how to put it into out loud words. But anyway, the Anons, I don't know, the Anons, oh my god, I need to stop, came up with that one where, like, he kidnaps all of them, and Lloyd and Nia are there for, just for torture. I want validation. Me, though, I am Carrie. Carrie is me. Actually, Carrie looks a lot like me. I don't have, like, green in my hair, but I've got, like, the brown hair. I've got bangs. Sometimes I wear green. Basically the same person. He doesn't even like Cole as a person, though. He likes him as a pet! I mean, you're right, though. I mean, and the soulmate gone wrong at you. He likes him as a person. His person. Only his. Nobody else's. Oh my god, the stalker shrine. He so would. Just to annoy her. Wait, what? What are you waiting? But yeah, I do like the soulmate gone wrong AU because we get to see just, like, a much more, I feel like, real looking version of Koshi, because, like, sure, people do kidnap people, like, he did to Cole in the main branch. Like, that does happen. Unfortunately, it's horrible. But, like, it's not something that people can relate to, but, like, right, the soulmate gone wrong at you. Like, he's a boyfriend. He's just a regular guy for the most part. He's kind of, obsessive over his boyfriend, but, like, a lot more people have experienced that than, you know, the other thing. Me looking like your Carrie design. Yeah, like, I don't know, I've got the bangs, I've got the brown hair. I kind of want to dress as her. I've got green clothes and I've got purple sunglasses, so, like, tucked hair behind ear like Debbie Ryan. Anyway. Every time, oh yeah, that fic. Fun story about that fic, actually. My friends and I, the ones that I go to school with, like my in-person friends, sometimes like to do dramatic readings of smut to each other because it's really entertaining. And last week on the chopping block was that fic. I changed it up some because I didn't want them having terms to search, so I made it be like Kai is the one with Cole and whatever. But now I can't read it the same anymore. Every time I go back to reread it, I just look at it and my friends read this fic. Technically, I read it to them. And then I can only think of, like, the dramatic reading I did of it. And now I can't read it anymore. Because I just can't take it seriously. What did you come back to? We're talking about Mint's Disillusioned, I believe, branch, and also the difference between main branch Koshi and Soulmate Gone Wrong Koshi, and also the Petal Force fic, and how I accidentally traumatized myself with it by reading it to my friends. Not even traumatized, I just can't read it the same anymore. Like, I pull it up and I can only envision me reading it dramatically to them. It's not as fun anymore. It's fine though. Yeah. I do really like the Soulmate AU though. It's a fun time. All we need is one more smut fic for that, and there will officially be more smut than actual content. Low-key, kind of want that to happen just so I can scream about it. We're not gonna talk about it though. It's fine. But yeah. Fun times. I don't really know what to write next for the Soulmate AU, because, like, I know where I want it to go, but, like, I don't just want to write boring old, oh yes, we are going on a date. This is a nice date. Fun times. I don't know. Part of me wants to write their first time, but at the same time, I don't have experience in sex or being gay or any of that, so I don't think I'm the best person to write that at all. So I probably won't. Don't know how to get there. Like, I know where the story is going. Like, I've got a bunch of big plot points that happen, but they happen later. Right now, they've literally just started dating. They've gone on, like, 5 dates. They're only just officially boyfriend and boyfriend. Boyfriends? Boyfriends. That's all they've had. Yeah, 19 words! Proud. That's more than 0 words. I'm proud of you for getting 19 words. 19 words can be hard. I know the feeling. Also, like, I just don't even know, like, what specifically Koshi does to make the ninja hate him. Like, obviously he's, like, a shady, you know, gaslighting little bitch, but, like, how did the ninja find that? I'm thinking I'm gonna take the line from I Don't Really Like Your Boyfriend, the song. It's one of my favorite songs. It's on the playlist, of course. The one line that goes like, you know, I gave him a try, oh, then he made you cry. That was very low, and my voice did not like that, but you know, I gave him a try, then he made you cry. So, like, I don't know, maybe, like, Cole comes home after their first fight, and he's, like, crying, and they're like, oh, hell no. And then they disapprove of him for the rest of eternity. And for the Atlantis, my friend gently bullied. I feel that. Well, at least you did that, though. Proud. You get that stuff done. And then we've also got the I did not sign up for this AU, which is also one of my favorite AUs, and I feel like it's the least talked about, because I feel like people don't actually care that much about it. But I care about it, okay? I think it's a fun time. I like it. And you should too, because the author finally gets to suffer. Isn't that what you want? Isn't that what all of you people have been saying since the first time I published the first fic in this hell series? Don't you want me to suffer fictionally? Well, that's debatable considering the 3 people that are on here, but yeah. Yeah, the I did not sign up for this AU is where Kat, but like fictional Kat, finds herself inside the story, locked in the basement with Cole, and she's just kind of like forced to observe this happening. Like, you know, she's not really directly tortured other than like you know, minor dehydration and starvation, but like I do that to myself anyway. Today I actually ate like, you know, a granola bar for breakfast and then 2 real meals for lunch and dinner. And I have my second water bottle out of 3 that I'm supposed to have of the day at 9 o'clock p.m. I'm doing pretty well. Oh, I got some comments. Let's see. Oh yeah, I love breaking the 4th wall. There's also an alternate version of the I did not sign up for this AU where Kat is a little bitch and decides to actually be on Koshiro's side and help him break Cole down. Because she, you know, for science research, it's a fun time, and she's just a full-on evil bitch in that one. And Cole suffers even more. But, you know, and also, my favorite part about the alternate, I did not sign up for this AU, which I might call I actually did sign up for this, because she's there and she's like, oh, hell yeah, time to make them suffer, is that she, Kat and Koshiro have, a parent-child type relationship in that one, but, plot twist, the parent isn't who you think it is, because technically, Kat is, Koshiro's mother, if you look at it in certain ways, so she mothers him a lot, and it's great. And then other times he has to father her because he is 27 and Kat is not 27. Yeah. You want Koshi to suffer. I mean, we got the slap-a-thon. Wasn't that enough? We don't need to suffer for him. He doesn't need to suffer more. Just finished. Oh, that's a lot of words in a fic. Oh, that's even more words. I would recommend not reading more tonight if you're going to bed in half an hour. And just, like, read it tomorrow. I'm too lovely. Thank you. I am pretty lovely, aren't I? Mother Hen has a blog. I said I'm taking care of myself today. I ate 2 whole meals and a granola bar. Usually I have 2 croissants for breakfast, which is like pretty good, but we're out of those, so I haven't had those. And the granola bar hurts my teeth, but I eat it anyway. My teeth are sensitive because of braces, but yeah. Evil me. Yeah. Honestly, in the alternate, I did not sign up for this AU. Like, they both get to be the parent and the child at separate points in time. Because, like, whenever, honestly, Kat just likes to use her godship. She's not really a god, but, like, she basically created a lot of people in this universe. So she likes to, like, use that, and she's like, Koshiro, if you don't do this, I'm taking away your Cole privileges. And he's like, you can't do that. And she's like, can I not? Do you want to test me, young man? And he's like, I'm 27. And she's like, old man? And he's like, that's even worse. And she's like, pick one, sir. And, it's great. And then other times she's like, Koshi, you gotta drive me. I don't have a car. or a Ninjago valid driver's license, and he's like, aha, who's your parent now? And she's like, fuck you. She's just the moody teenage child to his adult person. Loki, I might have to, like, do a plotline where he just says he adopted her, because, like, what other excuse does he have for having a random girl significantly younger than him living with him in his house? It's foolish to start. Yeah, it is foolish to start. You pull a late night. Oh, valid. I pull late nights all the time. Don't put it off until tomorrow, but it can be done today. Yeah, I mean, true. Good point. Author powers, you right. Like, Kat can't actually do anything magically authory while she's in damage, but, like, she still waves her, I created you, I'm like your second mother over Koshi's head, and it's great. And yeah, also she doesn't have her driver's license on her when she gets yeeted into damage in the first place. So, like, she really doesn't have a way to get around if it's not... I mean, like, there's public transportation, but as we all know, Koshi lives in the middle of nowhere, so, like, he has to drive her places. It's great. It's a fun time. Loki, she also might, like, betray him at the end just to get home. She, like, she goes to the ninja, like, yo, give me some traveler's tea, and they're like, no, and she's like, for fuck's sake, if you do it, I'll tell you where your friend is, and they're like, what? And she's like, yeah, I know where he is. And they're like, well, do we believe this random girl? And she's like, I mean, I could lead you to him if you get me the fuck home. And they're like, oop. She's pretty unbothered about it, and, they find and save Cole. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but it might. Yeah. Bus tokens. What about bus tokens? Also, the Broadway AU. I love the Broadway AU. What's on my keyboard? Oh, just a piece of this. I love the Broadway AU because, cause Asher plays Cole and Hunter plays Koshi. Like, in reality, Hunter is, like, the sweetest ray of sunshine alive, and nobody thought he could play the villain. Because they were like, he's too sweet, he's too soft. But then he does a scary good performance, and, everybody's like, oh, damn, he could step on me, and I would thank him. Also, everybody in the fandom for the musical ships Hunter and Asher, and it's honestly pretty cute. They totally embrace it. They call each other babe, even though they're not dating. Oh yeah, I remember that. My opinions on Wintergreen. I think it's a great story. I honestly really love it. I think it adds a lot to the season 11 plot that we could have had but didn't. Just the angst is so good. Premium content, honestly, and it's written really well, and the fan art for it is also pretty. I just really like the Wintergreen AU. It's good. Yeah, those are my thoughts on Wintergreen. It's great. Fun time. Ow. And honestly, I mean, like, it's kind of the perfect AU because, like, people are really, like, fixating on season 11 Zane recently, especially Spinship. People like them, him. People really like the concept of season 11, but better, and plus people love, evil Zane, evil Lloyd content. So you've kind of just created the perfect AU. Not gonna. You better go now. Okay. Have fun. Honestly, this live stream is probably gonna end in I don't know, a couple minutes. I need to go do cat things. What do cats do? Lay in the sunlight even though it's nighttime. Crash a person's chest because I'm sitting on it. I don't, hiss at people when I don't want them near me. Scratch at a scratching pole because that's what cats do. I'm a cat. Did you know? Fun fact, I actually low-key am a cat because I have fallen asleep in the weirdest places. I sleep on random like at our kitchen table, sometimes on top of it. We have this table in the backyard that I sleep on sometimes whenever my family makes me spend time outside. I've slept on the floor of a car, in the middle of a staircase, underneath my bed one time accidentally. I just kind of passed out while I was trying to get something from under there. I didn't pass out like faint. I fell asleep type of pass out. And other completely inconvenient places. One time I was in a musical and I was backstage for a lot of the time and I almost fell asleep while I was back there before I went on. Luckily I didn't. Otherwise I would have been so dead. That would have been bad. Where else have I fallen asleep? I know there have been places. Yeah, those are like the main ones that I can think of. What if my family left me alone in the kitchen in the middle of the night asleep on the table? Kind of rude. They turn off the lights and everything. Like, dude, just wake me up. And at least they let me sleep, though. I woke up really sore, though, because, tables aren't very good for sleeping. Stealing things. I have never stolen a day in my life. Ever. Ever. I would never do that. Actually, I would, but it's fine. I put up my new Ninjago poster today. It's the Arcadian Whip poster. I bought it from, the Folds website. It looks so good. It's, perfectly centered. I use a ruler whenever I put up posters so that I know it's perfectly symmetrical. Oh, dude, it looks so good. It's got Superstar Rockin' Jay and Gamer Kai and Mohawk Lloyd and Cole with the wide eyes. He looks scared. I love when he looks scared. But it's just the poster for season 12. It's great. You threatened to steal Cats earlier. Yeah, but that would have been for her own good. Besides, cats love me. They wouldn't have been suffering. The rest of my family would have been suffering because they're all allergic to cats. They're Ninjago posters. Sort of. I got this from the Fold, the band, their website. It's specifically a poster for the Weekend Whip, but it's the title picture for season 12 with them standing in Prime Empire with their skins on and just vibing, and then in big font it says The Fold, the Arcadian Whip 2020 theme song for Ninjago. So technically it's a Ninjago poster specifically for that though. Oh, my bunny just yawned! Oh, baby! Sorry. I think right now the only two available posters for that though on the Fold website are for the, for season 12 and season 13. I went for the season 12 one because the season 13 one only had Cole, Wu, and Vanya. And Cole and Vanya are cool, but I don't want that nasty, crusty, dusty, musty old man on my wall. Ew. Yes, I am one of them. What's not to love about me? I'm perfect. I also have a fan art poster I got from Redbubble by, like, who was it? Neko Rena, I think? Different Rena than Rena Calavera. Different Rena. Different people. But it's this really cute little group shot of Zane, Cole, Lloyd, Jay, and Kai. I believe it's like a season 2 poster. They're just so cute. I loved the art style, so I bought it, and it was like $25, but it's well worth it. So if you want like fan art Ninjago posters, go to Redbubble. They've got stuff they will provide. So good. I considered buying like a Ninjago phone case, but they were all too expensive. And plus, I have no money anymore because I spent it all on things I didn't need. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I found her off of Redbubble, actually. Oh, my bunny's going back in her little cave. Bye. But yeah. Okay, I probably do need to leave now. It's been fun. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. So have a good night, evening, day, morning, whatever you're doing. Bye. How do I turn this off? How do I turn this off?